It never leaves you.
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 Firstly, it seems the obvious question. How pleased are you to be extending your stay at Priestfield by another year?
Yeah, obviously over the moon. I really wanted to stay. I kind of made that clear to the people that needed to know. Obviously, the manager and the staff and Joe and Brad and Shannon. I said that listen, I'd love to stay in some capacity, and luckily enough, they all agreed, and we got something done pretty quickly, pretty easily. I didn't really want to do anything else, to be honest. There was nothing that really come up that really sparked my interest. I wanted to come. Why I wanted to come here last year was to get promoted, and I didn't achieve that. So we didn't achieve that. So that's feels like unfinished business to me, and that's what I want to be here to do.
Going into the season as well, wasn't it? Since the Gaffers come in, we're unbeaten under him and Richard Dobson, of course. It just seems there's a real positive energy about the place. And I suppose, weighing up your options, you must have thought, well, we're going somewhere.
100%, yeah. Listen, we had a great end to the season. I think we was 12 unbeaten to finish. And the manager and Dobbo have come in and they've been first class. I've said it before. Their mentality, the way they drive standards has been really, really good and nice for me to see. And they're taking the club in a great direction, and I wanted to be part of that. And yes, I've loved working with them. I like the group of players that we have. I think it's a real hard-working group, and things didn't go right last year, and there's lots of reasons why, and there's a lot of people to blame for that, and that's including the players. But I think it's a collective blame, as the club as a whole just didn't really work what we was trying to do, and sometimes it happens in football. But new guys come in, and like I said, really positive. Mentality's been fantastic, and it's become a really enjoyable place to go and work. And I think that's so important in football. Every successful team that I've been involved in, the environment, the work environment has been first class, and that's the feeling I get with this one as well.
With the Gaffer, his personality seems so infectious, always smiling, very positive. He's kicking every ball on the touchline, every header. It just has that feeling of that kind of raw passion and emotion, someone that you really want to go and play for.
100%, yeah. He says to the players that he wants us to enjoy the game, and he wants us to fight for every ball and fight for everything on the pitch, and that's all we can give him, and he'll always back us. That's his thing. He says if you give me 100%, he'll back us to the hilt, and I think everyone kind of bought into that, and you could see with the games that he took charge of at the end of the season that everyone gave everything. And I know some people will think that that is a given, but there's a lot of football teams and football players where they don't buy into it, and the team doesn't become successful. It's just how it works. Everyone has to buy into what a manager wants, and the players that we have in that dressing room have definitely done that.
You conceded that your goal against MK Dons was probably the highlight of his tenure here so far. Literally the last kick of the game, Bradley Dack scores to win it 1-0 at the Rainham end. You couldn't really have written that script much better.
No, yeah, it was an amazing feeling. To be honest, a lot of frustration. Felt like that feeling should have come a lot quicker, a lot earlier in the season. So it was disappointing to have to wait till then for that to happen. But it's one of those things, football, and I think a pre-season will do me brilliant to get my body robust and ready to play a lot of league games next year. That's my aim, and I know I can help this team. I know I can affect the game at this level. I think I proved that towards the end of the season when I started finding my form and playing games. So yeah, it'd be great to get a pre-season and hopefully many more of those moments.
How do you feel when yourself, fitness wise? Obviously, you've had your injuries, Dacky. Hopefully, all that is behind you now. But how do you feel in yourself?
Yeah, really good. I've been working hard in the gym this off season, really trying to get the muscles stronger, and then using pre-season to really build up that fitness level. But it's about making sure my body's strong. Everything feels good. Touch wood. Yeah, and the pre-season's only going to help to build my body and fitness and robustness. But yeah, I think I started feeling good probably 6 weeks out from the end of the season. So it was probably the wrong time for the end of the season to come for me personally. But yeah, I want to affect the games. I want to be the best player. I want to get this team to where it deserves to be, and hopefully we can all do that together.
We were speaking off camera. I don't think you've had a full pre-season for 2 years, Dacky. So how important will that be to you? I appreciate it's not every footballer's favourite period, but do you appreciate it more when you haven't had it?
Um, yeah, it's massively important. And as you get older, I think you realise that when you're a little bit younger, you don't see the importance of pre-season. But yeah, like you said, not having it for a couple of years, it's been difficult. And as I've got older, I've found I've picked up little niggles, and when I've been chucked back in a bit too early, probably than I need to be, it's been a bit of a struggle. So yeah, it'd be great for me to get my head down, work hard for the 6 7 weeks that we've got, and then go into the season running and being able to do what I need to do on the football pitch. Listen, I still don't enjoy pre-season. It's not something I don't think anyone enjoys it, but yes, it's not. The first 2 weeks are the hardest, and then once you kind of get into the games, kind of takes care of itself. You can't train really hard in between two games a week that you're already playing, and after 2 weeks of pre-season. So yeah, them first 2 weeks, get them out of the way and be good to go.
It'll be a really competitive division next season, isn't it? Not that I'm saying it hasn't been before, but all four clubs that have come down will probably fancy the chances to go up. There's a lot of teams that didn't go up would also fancy the chances. Um, yeah, it's a long competition, 46 games. How important is consistency going to be?
Yeah, massively important. I think you see last year the league, everyone can beat everyone on their day. It's there's not much in it, and it's about having that consistency. It's the key word. It's an obvious word, but there isn't one. There wasn't one team last year that you looked at and thought they're way better than everyone else, because that wasn't the case. So it's about being
Being
consistent,
consistent,
picking up
picking
results when you need to pick up results. I think
up.
home form is massively important. Got to win your home games, and you pick up your points away. Listen, I think any point away from home is a good point. So as long as your home form is good, you'll be there or thereabouts come the end of the season.
I think you just said it. Everyone can beat everyone else. We beat AFC Wimbledon here, who went on to gain promotion via the playoffs. Of course, I think when we're on it, we are a very difficult nut to crack, aren't we?
100%. I think you could see that from the last 12 games of the season. We was hard to beat, but we also I felt like we were starting to create a lot more chances, being playing a little bit more attacking, which obviously suits me and I think suits the players in the group. Obviously, we had a lot of attacking players there last year, so I think that's a good thing for competition for places. Um, I think that's always good to have competition, someone battling against you to play in your position. Um, yeah, listen, we're a good team when we want to be, and like you said, it's about building that consistency and picking up results when you need to pick up results. And I think I said to you before that there's going to be a bit of pressure on us just because of the manager, the players we have, the budget, everything comes into it. That Gillingham shouldn't be in this league, but we are, and we have to find a way to get out of it, and that's what we've got to focus on. But it's about taking, it's a cliche, but taking each game at a time, building our consistency, building our momentum towards the end of the season, and that's when the medals are given out, not given out in August, September, October, November, December. It's all about building towards the end.
Finally, I think it's 2 3 weeks until you report back for pre-season training. At what point do you get itchy feet? When do you think, yeah, it's time to get back now? I've had my rest. I'm ready.
Probably around now. Probably ready to go back. I'm a little bit bored at home. I've had my holidays.
Play
Now I'm
some
just
golf.
played some golf, been away with the wife, and yeah, I got one more just a UK trip with the dogs, taking them up to Scotland for a few days, and yeah, it's been nice. But yeah, really, definitely ready to get back and hopefully have a really successful season. I'm excited.
It never leaves you.
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 It never leaves you.